What's up, Boxer family? It's your boy Bing here, man. About to break down this Tyson Fury Deontay Wilder trilogy fight like I promised y'all. A couple of y'all asked me, wanted me to break it down for y'all. The reason why it took me a couple of days, I wanted to make sure what I saw was what I saw, how I felt is how I felt. All right, a lot happened building up to this fight. There's a whole lot that goes into this fight, more than what we saw that night. It's a lot to digest. It's a lot to break down. It's a lot to have a thought about. So I didn't want to just be like every other media page and just hop out there and put our content because it was on fire that night. So this is why it's taking me 2 days. A real 60 seconds is not enough. Just how I feel about it, man. Deontay Wilder. Man. Y'all talk about heart. You know what I'm saying? I made a reel about Deontay Wilder after the first press conference a couple months ago when he had his headphones on. And he was just nonverbal, didn't want to communicate. I thought it was disrespectful. I said if he lose and gets punished after acting like that, it's not going to be a good look. Like, where does his career go after that? And honestly, I take it back because Saturday night, y'all saw a man that left it all in the ring against a guy that you got to bump him way up on your pound for pound list. You got to put Tyson Fury way up on your pound for pound list after Saturday night. I don't see nobody beating Tyson Fury in the heavyweight division. We can argue about it. We can talk about it. You know what I'm saying? I don't see nobody beating Tyson Fury in the heavyweight division. The man seems untouchable. All right. Congratulations, Tyson Fury. Hell of a performance. In my best Floyd Mayweather voice, I take my hat off to the guy. Take my hat off to the guy. He's a hell of a fighter. Word to Floyd Mayweather. You feel me? But man, Deontay Wilder, man, mad respect for you. Mad respect to you. That was a hell of a performance. Lots of guts, lots of heart. And man, that's what y'all gave us Saturday night is everything you would want to see in a fight. We saw controversy. We saw doubt. We saw uncertainty. We saw heart. We saw grit. We saw two warriors. Like I said, I picked Deontay Wilder to win in the fight. I said previously that I didn't think Tyson Fury would survive another fight with Deontay Wilder. Based off previous knowledge of Deontay Wilder and what he brings to the boxing ring. That right hand is dynamite. It's loaded. We've never seen anything like it. And I compared it to throwing a fastball at Sammy Sosa. How many times you going to throw a fastball right at Sammy Sosa before he crushes that shit? You know what I'm saying? Deontay Wilder, how many times you going to be able to stand right in front of him before he crunches that shit with the right hand? And he did it. He did it. Now, for me, I said him coming in that heavy, I said, what's his conditioning going to be like? Is he going to be able to last 12 rounds in the fight? You know what I'm saying? Is he going to be able to last, not from punishment, but just conditioning? Is he going to be able to do that? His conditioning didn't look up to par, in my opinion. He didn't look conditioned. He looked strong as shit. He looked like he learned new technique, tacticals in the ring. He was different. He was a better boxer Saturday night. Conditioning. When like I said this is a new Deontay Wilder we see. But when he faces controversy, I'm low-key dropping bars. It's a new Deontay Wilder we see. But when he faces controversy, ooh. But let me get back to the topic. When he faces controversy, will he stick with the game plan? Will he stick with the new techniques he just learned? Or will he go back to the old Deontay Wilder? And he went back to the old Deontay Wilder. Wide stance, straight leg, flat-footed, no jab, right hand, 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. He was gassed. Early on, y'all saw, first round he came out, middle of the ring, sprinted to the middle of the ring, dropped jabs to the body. Jab to the body. Jab to the body. It's like 4 times in a row. I'm like, okay, I see the game plan. I see what they're trying to do. Jab to the body. And when you get Tyson Fury, you hurt him enough to the body to get him to drop his hands, swing the right hand over the top. Saw the game plan. It wasn't effective. Tyson Fury's different. He ate all of those shots to the body. He ate all the ones and twos to the body. Tyson Fury's body was red by the end of the first round. All in here. Hooks to the body. Jabs to the body. Straights to the body. Everything. He ate all of that. So that kind of put a damper on their game plan immediately. You know what I'm saying? Where did they go from there? Where could Deontay Wilder go from there? You know what I'm saying? What else could he have done with Tyson Fury? A guy that's slippery. He's big. He's going to lean on you. It's hard to touch him. And then when you do touch him, when you finally land that right hand, not once, but you land it twice and you put him on the canvas twice, The Undertaker gets up. The Undertaker gets up. What can you do against a man that refuses to stay down? It's demoralizing. It's demoralizing. You can see the frustration in Deontay Wilder's face. You saw frustration. You saw his wheels turning. And you saw him scratching to survive. But one thing you never saw in Deontay Wilder's face, you never saw quit in that man's face. And I stand by that. You never saw that man quit, man. That's why I have nothing bad to say about Deontay Wilder. I have nothing bad to say about Deontay Wilder. All the excuses he made after the second fight, the gloves, the costumes, everything we had to say bad about Deontay Wilder, we have to shut the French toast up about all of that. I don't want to hear nothing else about Deontay Wilder. That man put it all into the ring. He put his heart into the ring, man. Put his heart into the ring. We ain't seen a fight like that in a long time. We ain't seen a fight. Let me stop. We did see a fight like that. Valdez versus Burchell. Burchell left it all in the ring. He was exhausted. He was done. He was done, and he went out the way he wanted to go out. That's the last time I seen somebody go out like Deontay Wilder went out. And I ain't talking about getting knocked out. I'm talking about leaving it all in the ring. Putting everything you got into your craft. That's what I'm talking about. It's special to see. It gives me chills talking about it, man. Tyson Fury. This guy. There's a million things we could say about him. For him to be that big, that elusive, that in shape, he never seemed tired. He got dropped twice in the fourth round. He got back on his toes. He was back on his toes. After taking those hellacious right hands from Deontay Wilder, the biggest puncher in boxing history? Who is this man? He a robot. Tyson Fury not human. He not human. Do I want to see them fight again? No. Nope. Do not want to see a Tyson Fury, Deontay Wilder fight ever again. What's had to been found out about them two together? We found that out. We found that out after the second fight, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? The third fight was just icing on the cake with sprinkles. That was the sprinkles. We already had the icing. That was just somebody threw some sprinkle salt bait on there. That's all that was. Sprinkles. We already knew what that was, man. Stylistically, there's nothing Deontay Wilder can do with Tyson Fury, except by chance land that right hand and land it so clean it floors him. And he has to floor him. It has to be a one-punch knockout. Because if you let Tyson Fury get up off the canvas, just imagine you are the biggest puncher in boxing history, and you hit a man with the most devastating punch in boxing history, not once but twice, and you've seen guys crumble, fold, and been gone off this punch. And you hit this man not once but twice with that same shot, and this man stands up. Again, in my Floyd Mayweather voice, hats off to the guy. He's a hell of a fighter. He's a hell of a fighter, man. Tyson Fury is a hell of a fighter, and he's unbeatable. I'm going on that leg right now. Tyson Fury is unbeatable right now. I don't see nobody beating him at all in the heavyweight division. Do I want to see Deontay Wilder fight again? Because everybody's so quick to say Anthony Joshua. Anthony Joshua. He need to fight Anthony. Pump that brake. This man just went through a lot. He went through a lot. Not even just physically on Saturday night. He's been through a lot mentally. You know what I'm saying? The whole arbitration, the court cases, the allegations, everything he went through mentally. Pump the brakes. Give him a break. And I know boxing fans, boxing media, it's our job to pump fights and give the what ifs and the hypotheticals and you know, create content. Pump the brakes. Get this man a break. Like Malik Scott said, I don't want to hear Deontay Wilder talking about boxing for a long time, like 6 months. I agree. Give him a break. Let him go home. Enjoy his family. Hope he turns off all social media. I don't even want him to see this video. Put it down. Relax. Recuperate. Regenerate. Pray. Everything you got to do. Spiritually get right. Everything. 'Cause what you just went through on Saturday night, what you've been through in these past few months, the years leading up to this fight, you need a break, brother. You need a break. A break from boxing. Take a break, man. You prove your point. Nobody that knows boxing is doubting you as a fighter. Nobody is doubting you as a man. Nobody's looking down upon you. If anything, people that really know boxing, we are uplifting your name right now, Deontay Wilder. Because what you showed us Saturday night was something that it was something that you rarely see ever, man, in sports, period. That was one of the greatest sports performances by both fighters. One of the greatest displays of heart by both fighters, but more so Deontay Wilder than I've ever seen. The man was done by the 6th round. He was done. You could have called that fight after the 6th, 7th round. 8th round, definitely. Y'all could have called that fight. That fight could have been over. Fury could have knocked him out way before the 11th. But he drug him out into that deep water, like they say. Drug him out in deep water and tied cinder blocks around his ankles. He could have been got him out of there. I think Tyson Fury low-key wanted to punish him more. He wanted to punish him. Bad blood between the two. They don't like each other. He wanted to punish him. He drug him out as long as he could, and then when he finally felt like he wanted to, then he just landed the shot. But that shot was already there 3 or 4 rounds ago. He could have ended it then, you know. But man, much respect to Deontay Wilder. Great win by Gypsy King Tyson Fury. People that believe the allegations, oh, he cheated. He only beat him because he cheated. All the gloves, all this, all the hand wraps. What else can y'all say? What else is there to say about Tyson Fury? How did he cheat now? Please. That's just got to go too. We got to dead all that. I never believed it in the first place, because how in the hell do you manipulate your gloves like that when there's an opposite team member in there? The commissioners is in there. It's people in there. There's so many people in there that the gloves go through a process. It's not just, it's a whole process they go through before they make it to fight night. And you telling me all of that, went through all of that, and he was still able to cheat? And then you telling me in the middle of the fight he's able to move his hands down in a boxing glove and pack it out? I don't know, bro. Anything's possible, but I never believed that. Now I really don't believe it. The man won fair and square. Fair and square, buddy. It was a crazy fight. Crazy fight, man. Hats off to the guys, Floyd Mayweather voice. Hell of a fighter, Floyd Mayweather voice. That's how I feel about the fight, man. Let me know what you guys think. Also, check out my man Christian Veneno. He's fighting October 23rd at the Live Casino and Hotel, Hanover, Maryland. Hey, guys, make sure y'all get y'all tickets, man. It's going to be a hell of an event. Jetta Promotions doing a hell of a job promoting this fight, doing a hell of a job. They're going to put on a great show for us, for the fans, the boxing fans in the community. Make sure y'all buy your tickets. Come out and show love. It's 2 weeks left. Y'all got plenty of time to get ready. Y'all got plenty of time to find a babysitter. Y'all got plenty of time to save up some money for a ticket. Y'all just got plenty of time. I'm tired of hearing excuses, man. Get y'all tickets. Bink gonna be there. Huh. For sure, I'm about to be there. I'm about to have a ball, too. There's nothing more exciting than live boxing. And I stand by that. I've been to NCAA games, basketball, football, NFL, everything. I've been to everything. Basketballs, track meets. There's nothing more exciting than a live boxing match. And I stand that. So make sure y'all get y'all tickets. Make sure y'all come out and show love. This is Bink. I'm going to holler at y'all soon. Take care.